Hey guys, Revant here. Welcome back to my channel, Bot Geek. Today I have an interesting topic for you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. While using your PC, you must have faced issues like opening a file taking a lot of time to open, or your PC boot up is taking more time than usual, or your PC becoming unresponsive suddenly. So I have some tips that can come handy to avoid these issues and boost up your PC speed. My first tip on the list is disk defragmentation. But for some people, this tip may not be helpful as some people's laptops have SSDs and SSDs don't need defragmentation. But people who have mechanical hard drives, basically hard drives, I think this tip will be helpful. So let's quickly see what is this disk defragmentation. So I have a picture here that shows what is defragmentation. For example, let's assume that each color represents one file. When you save a file on a disk, it may get stored on disk as a separate piece or fragments and can get scattered like shown in this image. So now when you try to open the file, your CPU has to access different pieces of the file which are scattered. This makes the file access slow. So now when you defragment the disk, all the pieces of the file are moved to adjacent places and now the disk and files become as shown in the right side figure. Now if you open the file, it is all together and the file access will be faster. You can do disk defragmentation by opening defragment and optimize drives. So go to your start menu and then type defragment and optimize drives. So it will look like this, okay, and then you could open it. So first change your settings because it will ask you what all drives you want to optimize or defragment. So you could choose every drive or you could only choose any one like C, recovery or system reserved. You could put anything and you could also put how many days, like for how many days you want it to optimize by itself. So if you put it weekly, it will optimize by itself weekly, or if you put it daily, it will optimize itself daily or monthly. You could even put monthly. So I will put weekly as I think it's fine for a lot of people. You could put anything and now you could just optimize. So it is optimized and yeah, that is my first tip. Now the second tip on my list is clean up your startup apps. If you have too many apps in startup, it will increase your boot up time. So to clean up, go to your start menu and type startup apps. Okay, so then you see it and then open it. Now you see that this window will open and startup apps basically mean the apps that open while you're booting up your PC but you don't know they are open. So basically some apps are necessary for your PC to work like HD audio background process. That is a necessary app because if you off that your PC won't work, or Intel or USB 3.0 monitor. That also, if you off that, your PC won't work properly. So you could keep apps that you want, but don't keep too many apps as your boot up time will take a lot of time, and then it will be slow. So try to reduce the apps in startup, but don't off the apps that are required. Like you could keep the apps that you want, but don't off the apps that are required. Okay. So yeah, that is my second tip. Third tip on my list is to scan your PC for any malware or virus that will reduce your PC speed. So you could detect malware or scan malware by using Windows Security. Windows Security is a built-in app given by Windows 10, and you can start with this first. So go to your start menu and type Windows Security. So then it looks like this, and then you could open it. Okay, then you go to virus and threat protection. Now I already have Avast antivirus as my antivirus software. So if you don't have any antivirus software except for Windows Security, there will be a scan option here. But if you have Avast antivirus or McAfee or any other scanning or antivirus app, it will be shown here and you won't have a scan option. But if you don't have anything except Windows Security, you will have the scan option. So you can just scan it and it will detect malware and viruses. So that was my third tip. And you could also use the free versions of Avast antivirus to get your PC scanned for any other issues. So thank you for watching, guys. Please like, share and subscribe and stay tuned for the next video.